guys, welcome back to my channel, Just a Dabble of Glitter. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a wolf-inspired eyeshadow look. If you guys are new here, welcome, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this video, and I will continue to be putting some out. Alright, so let's get started. First things first, I had to take my glasses off, but what we're going to do is put a minty green on the lid. It's coming out of this palette. I actually don't know what it is. I actually lost the top to it. But I'm going to be using this green right here and putting it all over my eyelid. Alright, so now that I have the green all over my lids, what I'm going to do is do the crease. And that is going to be from the same palette. And it's just this dark green right here. And I'm going to put it in the crease from here and work it all the way. I'm gonna try and pay careful attention, not get it too far into the inside because there are a lot of colors to this look and it won't blend quite right if I put too much of a dark color on the inner part of my eye. And for the crease, I am using my handy dandy little crease brush that I got. It's the Real Techniques brush, and I think I just picked it up at Walmart, honestly, but it is fantastic, and it makes a nice little line on this edge here, so when I go out and do the outside, it is already, I don't know, it's got a little line that I can work off of to make sure that the eyeshadow is, one, symmetrical on both sides, but also because that's how I base where the dark part of my eyeshadow goes out to, right where it ends at the edge of my eye. I don't even know how to describe it. It is just something that I use as a technique to keep my eyeshadow looking perfect. Alright, so after the crease, I am going to go ahead and use my shadow brush, I think, shading brush, words, and I'm going to start in the middle of the eye, and I'm going to just work a little bit outward with this greenish color from my City Mini, what is this? It's my Urban Jungle palette. I use it all the time, and I can never remember the name. But I'm going to put a little bit on my brush and just start from here and try and blend a little bit into the crease, but get that darker outside started. I don't want to use too much green because I actually, last time I did this look, I used a gray on the outside for the wolf's fur. The other two colors, there's gonna be gold in the crease, or not the crease, what, the corner, yeah, eye anatomy, also a thing I'm not great at. In the corner it's gonna be gold, so green and gold for the eyes, and then gray for the fur on the outside. So go ahead and use your dark green. I think it actually, it's a moss green color, I could tell you that much. And just work it into the outside half of the eyelid. Alright, so after I get that blended in into the crease and into the lighter green that's on my eyelid, I'm going to be using my CoverGirl Smoky palette, and I'm going to be using this glittery gray right here. It's like a graphite color, and I am going to be using my, I think it's the defining brush? Yes. I use these every time and I don't know their names. And it's just this angled brush, and I'm going to put the gray on the outside and blend it into the mossy green and the color of the crease to get that awesome look that I don't know how to describe. Words are really, really hard for me today, jeez. Alright, so I got the gray in on this eye, and you can't see it terribly because it does blend in very dark to very well into the dark green, so it's really just layered on top. The reason I actually chose the shiny gray is because it reminds me of like I don't know, a shiny coat on a wolf. And I thought it would be nice. When I go through and use the angle defining brush, I actually start on the inside with the flat side down like this and make this little V from the bottom and the top. I don't know, it helps with blending, especially later on, because spoiler alert, we're using glitter. So I finished putting the gray in, and right now it looks a little raunchy, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna end up blending some darker grays into the gold that we're gonna put into the corner, and it will definitely look better after that. So next we are going to put the gold in the corner of the eye, and the gold is from my jungle palette, and I'm gonna be using the same shading brush, I think. Shading? Yes. I'm gonna use the shading brush, and I'm gonna just put the gold right in the corner of my eye, like right there. Making sure to get on to both, like basically the intersection of the lower lid and the upper lid, because the gold really highlights that inner portion and it makes it look good, in my opinion. And I know that there's some science also behind the like putting a bright color in the corner. I couldn't tell you what it is, but I can tell you it makes them look good. I'm actually gonna take the gold and I'm gonna drag it over probably about over a third of my eyelid up to about there, just to kind of blend the green and the gold together as well. Alright, so I put the gold on, actually blended it up a little bit into the crease and obviously like into the green of the eyelid. Next, I'm actually gonna put some more of the minty green over the top of my eyelid because it gets covered up a lot by the all the other colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit back on there just to pull out that green color. It's a little brighter and really pulls out your eyes. I am actually going to highlight the inner crease right here with a little bit of a pearlescent white, and that's out of the Smoky palette. It's right next to the gray that I used on the outer edge. I'm going to use this big fluffy brush. It's a it's called a medium shadow brush, and I'm just going to put it right there on the very, very inner corner. Honestly, guys, my favorite thing to do is put white right in the corner. I don't know. I just love it. I love how it looks. So, got the white in there. This side looks way better than this side. That's okay. I will probably fix it, maybe. After getting the white on there, I'm gonna start using me some glitter. And we are going to be using my Hard Candy glitter palette. It's a Glitteropsy, and this one called Rock My World, yes. And we're going to be using the medium shadow brush the entire time. I like it because it doesn't put the glitter on way too thick. I'm just going to go in for this gold right here and just get a little bit on the brush, like right there. Yeah, like barely any, because a little glitter goes a long way. And I'm gonna work it from the inner corner across to about where the green starts, and I'm actually gonna put some silver on the green and then cover it again with that same minty green so that the glitter doesn't overtake the green in the eyeshadow. Alright, so I got the glitter on. It's not terribly blended yet because I'm actually going to next use the silver at the top of this palette, and I'm going to put it right over the center of my eye where the light green is and where the moss green is. I'm going to try and avoid the triangle that I use for the edge because that is going to have some black glitter in it, just on the very outside, but there's still going to be some black glitter in there. Alright, so now I have the silver on. I definitely used a lot less silver than I did gold. I mostly use the silver in this look because I do not have a glittery green eyeshadow. They're all very matte and plain, and so I don't super have a choice. One day when I'm totally rich and famous, I will definitely have a glittery green eyeshadow. But for now, we're improvising and using the glitter underneath. And what I just did there was put that minty green back over it. I didn't like having super bold colors, like glitter, which usually I do, but not with this look. So I cover the glitter up a little bit. This is the gold I'm using out of this palette right here, the jungle one. And I'm just using that to blend into the glitter so it's not just sitting on top. After that, we are going to use the black glitter right here on the outer edge, and this one is going to have the least amount of glitter on it. I actually didn't even blend the gray over it last time I did it because I used so little. So basically just going to start right here and put a little bit on the outside edge, not much. I mean, honestly, like when I'm going in, I'm just doing a quick down swipe. Like, I'm not using that much at all. There's way more glitter on the inside, which is okay. There we go. So 2 quick swipes in there. I'm gonna blend some of the black glitter up into the corners, or into the creases, just to get it a nice continuous look. After the glitter, I'm going to be using my angle defining brush, and I'm going to be taking different grays from the smoky palette, and I'm going to work this into the white of the inner corner. So I'm going to use these 2 grays right here. I'm going to use this one and blend it from the white, and I'm going to use this darker one. I'm going to blend it from the gray on the outside edge to get a full continuous look underneath the eyelid as well. And did the light gray and the dark gray to blend it from the eyelid to the under eye area. With the light gray, I worked from the inside out and went to halfway from my eye, and with the darker gray, I worked from the outside in and blended in the middle. The light gray was a little too dark on the inner corner, so I went back over it with my defining brush and used this white right here and just blended it out to make the insides look a little bit better. This is the completed look though. I hope you guys like it. I will be sure to post a picture of it for reels this time. I definitely didn't in my last video. If you guys like it, please let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell if you guys want to hear every time I post my videos. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and if you guys decide to do this look, please send me videos. I want to know how it turned out. Don't forget to let your friends know about my channel, because like I said before, I always need friends. I'm a lonely human. But I hope to see you guys back at my channel next week. Sparkle on, guys!